Welcome to Starkville, Mississippi, affectionately referred to as Stark Vegas, where earplugs are highly recommended because the cowbells will be ringing. Today, two teams collide in an old-fashioned SEC showdown. As we'll see, the Georgia Bulldogs taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Mississippi State about to put it away as we start the festivities. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense takes the field to start this game off. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows, to have success in this game against this defense, is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense, their strength in numbers. It's not just one guy.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick.
Not the start this kid was looking for.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. Unloads it left. He makes a catch. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. The feel of this whole drive changed on that last big play. They've got it 1st and 10 outside the 30. Quarterback adapting. Finds his man. It's Branch. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. From the gun, running back gets the give. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Georgia going up tempo. They'll go to the ground. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Georgia heads to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. He wants to change this route. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Dampier. Moving out of the pocket. And they're finally able to get him on the ground at the 1. No hesitation from this head coach. He will go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. They're going to run it. Goal line defense. And the Dogs come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Hands it off. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Back to pass on second down. He'll pull it down and run. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. If you didn't have a headache before, you've got one on the way. The cowbell's ringing on this third down in Starkville. And into the end zone. And he runs it. The Bulldogs just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
And he had to go a long way to reel that ball in. He started off way on the right, crossed the entire defense, made the catch on the other side of the field. There's an example of how this offense can really attack every corner of the football field.
In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
That's just a really nice job by the running back, making the first guy miss and going to get positive yards. This guy's got some wiggle. You saw it on that play.
He might want another play. Looking to throw, it's Dampier. They're working that left side. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal. And the Bulldogs didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He wants to throw it. Blasted as he lets it go.
And it's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a...
And he will take it in. Touchdown, Dogs! First play of the drive, wants to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
You don't get a lot of chances like that in games, guys. Take shots downfield, and when you get open, you got to finish the play. The wideout's going to wish he had that one back.
Getting closer and closer to midfield, out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 47. Lining up to convert third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the missed connection on third down. The offense failed to convert on fourth down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Quickly out to the tight end. This offense starts deep in a hole. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Working that left side. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Georgia comes quickly to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Scanning the field, it's Dampier. Snagged out of the air. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They just keep firing. Finds his big tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. To the air on first down. Looking to scramble. He's going to run it. QB got it himself. Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. And the Dogs started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Oh, they're after him. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got him there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. Takes it the other way.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite.
This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Going right to work up top. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the grab. It's Branch. Corralled and brought down by the defense. The Dogs can really attack on this second and short. Now the play fake. Looking for space to the left. Going to try to get it himself. Still running at the 40. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run it from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
To throw, it's Dampier. Back open in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, look, this quarterback has struggled a little bit in this game with interceptions. Maybe he was being too greedy early on. That time made a real good decision. Now, I'll tell you what, that's a nice catch by the run.
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. And they take it. Let's go. Right. Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Wants to go up top. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. You know what they need, you know what they want, and you know what they deliver on third down. More cowbell. Quick strike complete. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Steps away to find some room. Just trying to drop a little floater in there, and it's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him, but weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield.
Good play call on defense. Third down in that situation, you're just playing a big zone. You want everybody having their eyes on the quarterback, playing in their areas, and you want them rallying to the football. As soon as that running back caught the ball, they all came screaming in. They were able to make the tackle and now set up fourth.
Needs it to keep this drive alive. Well, the Bulldogs, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They'll send the tight end in motion. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to pass. It's Dampier. Here he goes breaking the pocket. He throws one to the left. And it's intercepted. A huge fourth quarter play for this defense. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. First down for this offense. They'll move the tight end. Wants to throw on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds the tight end. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. Now on the move. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Second down, he'll throw it. Finds his tight end. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the tight end. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the big fella. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Bulldogs come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Dampier. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Wants to fire on second down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. After that last incompletion, man, do they need to connect and keep this drive alive and keep that clock running. Under fire. He'll try to do it himself. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And this one sails through just inside. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Tight end now in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Gets rid of it. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. Behind the chains now on second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Quickly to the tight end. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Use the play fake, now to throw. Buys a little time with his feet. Got out of trouble and throws. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. And the Dogs inside the final minute trying to drain the clock. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Right back to the well. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Georgia going up tempo. From the gun, running back on the move. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. If you didn't have a headache before, you've got one on the way. The cowbell's ringing A timely pickup to get the first down there, and it took a little something out of the crowd, too. Just feeding his pads to the defense as he gets it to the 36. They get the timeout called, 11 seconds remaining to play. The Dogs in a good spot here with second and short. Looking for a man. It's Dampier. He lets it fly. Snags it. And he gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. And it's... We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coach.